Get hyped. We're about to see a match. Winners quarters. Let's go.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
And we go from nothing to lightning fast gameplay.
A well-mannered opening from both players' batons, both picking up their Cattars, and immediately we have the dash dance neutral, where nobody wants to approach. Ornamus finally doing it in.
Nexus going for the aggressive downlight landing, getting punished by Ornamus.
Both players holding on to Cattars. Ornamus throws his weapon away, maybe to find a spear. Both trying to space out, their moves.
Nexus being incredibly mindful of Queen Nye's attacks.
Alright. Lucien finally finds a string.
The bomb and into a Cattar neutral.
Yeah. Lucien finding some strings. Goes for a signature and gets heavily punished by Ornamus' landing. Finding himself going into the orange. Lucien jumping up, going for a neutral. I believe that was a mistake, and he gets swatted by Ornamus' Cattars. Down below the stage.
Swipe. Goes for that signature, gets punished.
Another swipe that sends him below the stage, but he opts to recover to the other side of the stage rather than through the shenanigans zone this time. Lucien holding onto his weapons, goes for a side light.
Slides in.
Yeah, completely mindful of Lucien's space in there, recognizing that when somebody who uses the guns, when they launch their move, the hitbox isn't through the entire direction of the shot. It's only at the end of it.
Nexus trying to take things to the air and get some pressure out on Ornamus with the guns, but Ornamus not having any of it. Keeping with the neutral and keeping with the side airs.
Ooh, it's picked up by that neutral light, however. But yeah, with guns, the hitboxes are a little weird. You can be too close to somebody, and you won't get hit by a gun. And that's what Ornamus took advantage of, slid in, and killed him with the neutral signature. Picks up the spear, but Nexus is doing a great job of spacing Ornamus out with his guns right now. He's using those side airs and his side lights to his advantage.
Slowly racking up damage with those side lights.
Yeah, but how much more damage is he going to rack up before, he's eventually going to end the stock? Ornamus is getting damage onto Lucien as well. He's got him into the orange right now. Excellent landmine.
In the shenanigans zone. Takes Ornamus out.
Ornamus tried to throw his weapon at the mine, missed, and then landed on the mine. Unfortunate.
Finds the neutral. And another.
Yeah.
Trying to chain this up. Are we going to see a recovery kill? No, but covers the landing with the downlight from the guns and a side light.
Excellent spot dodge on that weapon toss, and using that D-light to cover the fact that Ornamus wanted to land in front of him to pick it up. Both players finding themselves in the red right now. Ornamus goes for a signature.
Stepping it up and bringing the aggression to Ornamus, punishing him for that gravity cancel side stick. Gets a side air on him. Picks up the guns, throws them, keeps the Cattars, and he's waiting.
Yeah.
Waiting for Ornamus to do anything. So
yeah, Ornamus is really fishing for a signature right now, and I just feel like he's not going to let him have it.
The haymaker doesn't connect.
Nexus is just too wary of Ornamus' side signatures whenever he's got those Cattars. Goes for a gravity cancel disco.
Ornamus going for that reliable side air. Doesn't catch.
Oh,
does find the neutral
another neutral sig. I'm trying to think. Maybe Lucien thought that he was going to spot dodge in response to his approach, because Lucien literally just walked past Ornamus' Queen Nye.
Nexus whiffing the down sig.
And got signature.
He's got Queen Nye on the ledge. This is the neutral sig, but doesn't get punished. Finds the recovery and brings it 1-1.
There we go.
Cleans the map, finds guns.
Lucien's barely taking any damage. Queen Nye ends up picking up a spear, but now he's going back to trying to space himself out against his Queen Nye with his side lights and his side airs.
Looks for the down air, doesn't connect, gets punished with the weapon throw and an arm.
Ornamus is getting in.
If he can keep up those weapon throws, he's going to rack up some serious damage on Lucien.
This is actually incredibly fast pace for Ornamus. He's being able to take advantage of the fact that, he knows that Lucien's trying to outspace him right now. So if he throws his weapons...
finding 2 recoveries, but Ornamus barely scratched. Finds the recovery, knocks the guns out of his hand.
Yeah.
And there's the side air.
Yeah, hit him off the stage. Goes for the ground pound. A little greedy there, but doesn't get punished by the Lucien, just wanting to cover for center stage. Both players do not opt for offstage aggression in the slightest. Goes for the neutral stick punish, though.
Now, once he got back on the stage, I feel like Nexus got a lot more comfortable and realized that he can still take control of this match.
Absolutely, especially when he has the guns in hand and Ornamus doesn't have a weapon to toss at him. But there's the spear. Lucien's now unarmed.
And the guns despawn.
Ornamus doesn't want to approach, however. He's not taking advantage of the fact that Nexus is without a weapon.
Goes for the side air, catches the neutral air, and finds the side air, weapon throw, and that's it. First
that's
round
the game.
first.
Game 1 goes to Ornamus, and Nexus is taken out by a spear toss into the head. Let's see if they're going to change up their character choice on what stage we're going to go to. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. This is the final Winners Corners match that we're going to be streaming, and immediately afterwards we're going to be having a raffle. That's your cue. Mantra.
Raffle!
Yeah, raffle.
Obligatory, you know?
Are winners allowed to switch their characters? Yes, only before stage bans, not after. Loser can change whenever. Alright. Ornamus opting for a character switch. Needless to say, Hattori a little bit different compared to Queen Nai, regardless of the fact that they both have a spear.
It'll be interesting to see how Nexus responds to the pressure out of a high movement speed, aggressive sword as opposed to the slow, methodical Qatar and spear play from Queen Nai.
Indeed.
Bring it to the gravy boat, too.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Alright. I've actually never seen Ornamus on a character besides Queen Nai. It'll be very interesting to see how he adapts his playstyle, because he's always so focused on playing center, on playing defensively. Lucien ends up finding some Qatars, though, and ends up covering Ornamus' landing. Finds the spear and goes for the D-Light. Misses the side air follow-up, however.
Not giving up on the pressure, though. Ends up throwing a sword and finding a spear. Gets the neutral air and tries to cover up with the recovery, but doesn't find it.
Something that Ornamus is
Punishing
gonna...
Lucien for the down sig.
Yeah. Goes for a signature and actually ends up landing it. Lucien just disrespecting the spacing entirely. Lands with a jab and gets a lot of damage in.
Finds the guns, goes for the neutral sig, doesn't find it, but he does get a nice neutral
A
string.
triple neutral air string, racking up the damage on Ornamus' Hattori immediately. Something that Ornamus...
Expecting aggression, blowing his down sig.
Yeah, something that he's going to have to get used to is that the fact that he's playing a character who is very fast, but also takes a lot of damage very quickly.
Gets punished for holding on to that neutral signature unarmed.
Yeah.
This is a very different tempo game for him.
Absolutely. Ends up sending Lucien off stage and is trying to go for these down air recovery coverages. Gets the sword.
Ornamus just switching the weapons up, going for the down air, trying to secure the kill.
You can tell that off stage is not his comfort zone. He's not willing to... Well, okay, never mind. Goes to the ground pound.
He finds the ground pound.
Yeah, well, that was good. But what we were seeing before that ground pound was purely down air coverage on the stage. He wasn't willing to go off stage. He didn't even want to take a chance. But then he did, ends up closing the stock, and takes the lead 3-2.
Nexus with the disco ball.
Finds the downlight into the side air, getting as much damage as he can. But it
Nexus
gets...
finds the recovery and evens up the stock.
Absolutely. Something that probably wouldn't have killed him on Queen Nai, definitely killed him on Hattori. Throws the mine and picks up a sword. Let's see if he can find D-Light side air combos. Reaches for it but misses. Lucien punishes with his own neutral light.
Nexus being mindful of that mine, now gone.
Excellent signature coverage of Lucien's landing. Goes for another signature and misses.
Finds the side air. Back with the sword.
Ornamus not even opting to deny the weapons on the side. He's just holding advantage of the fact he's on the side of the stage. But he's still not going off.
That down air, trying to get back on the stage.
Oh, nearly Z's. That was dangerous. Goes for a signature punish. Lucien just looking for guns right now, I feel like. But Ornamus finally denying that weapon. Lucien's carrying him around in the air with his recovery, but he's in the red.
Not finding guns, but he is finding plenty of windows to rack up that Qatar damage. And speaking of the character change of Queen Nai, that is a lot more significant as Hattori.
Yes. Dodges through the weapon toss. The match has slowed down considerably
Finds the side sig.
as both players recognize that they're
And
within
he
kill
gets the
percent.
neutral sig. This might be it for Ornamus if he can land that recovery. It doesn't connect.
No, and instead lands with a neutral combo of his own. Goes for the spike ball but misses. Both players are just wary right now of being hit by a kill move. Another neutral light combo. Tosses the bomb. Nearly gets
Almost
hit by
hits
it.
himself.
And now he has a spear. He's looking for a cider just to send Lucien off the stage.
Lucien mindful of that spacing. And he catches the side air.
Yep, and there's the
And
weapon
that spear
toss.
connects.
Doesn't even bother air dodge through it. Ends up hitting him off the bottom of the stage. But Ornamus, well, he's in the red. It's only going to take one Qatar recovery to be able to kill him off the top.
Gets punished for the dive tech.
Tosses the weapon and hits it with a side air. Are we going to see the recovery kill?
Goes for the gravity cancel neutral.
Excellent option. Would have worked if Ornamus didn't have the peace of mind to toss his weapon below him.
Ornamus keeping that spear in play even when he's not using it to attack.
Yeah. There's the neutral signature coverage with the guns, just to be able to send them off the top of the map. And we're back into even again. It's interesting.
Nexus holding Hattori is trying to get inside of that spear range, but Ornamus punishing him with that sidelight.
It's interesting to see that despite the character change from Ornamus, the pace of the match and the rate at which stocks are being taken is still relatively the same. Excellent weapon toss by Ornamus, though. Sends Lucien off stage. He barely recovers, gets the bomb, and gets hit by a side air. Is this weapon coverage going to be enough?
Coverage and the bomb. Another round for Ornamus.
Yeah, Nexus doesn't even bother to try to recover. And that's 2-0 for Ornamus. And winner's quarters is finished.